What's up? This is Six Leaf Clover Fire here, and this is Down the Ladder. I believe it's episode 12. So, getting close to two weeks now. It'll be 2 weeks this Sunday. And that's also when I meet with my chess coach for the first time since starting the series. So, that'll be a lot of fun. I need to get a haircut. My hair gets really bulky. But anyway, I want to briefly go over yesterday's game, which I am extremely proud of, if I can speak. Played the Vienna Gambit successfully. Now, I did forget to point out that this is the main line. You pretty much have to play it as black, and then you get something like this. And from here, there are a lot of ideas in it. Very theoretical. Like, you don't mind doubled pawns, stuff like that. Anyway, you get the point. I'm not going to delve into that. But accepting the Vienna Gambit is a no-go. Don't do it. Because it gets kicked. Throw this move in first. Then you take the big center. Capture. You're gonna win your pawn back, like with the Queen's Gambit. Pen was great. This was great. I also was wondering about this move. Oh no, I can't play that move because never mind. I cannot play that because bishop's hanging with check actually. So disregard that. But it's an interesting idea. At some point. Like, had he not done that, then yes, definitely do that. This is where things fall apart for my opponent. They should have played a move like this, or this is still completely fine, baiting me to make kind of a weakness on my king side, but not really. Kind of supports my bishop even more. But then you can play this. Instead of going back here, just playing this. You see what I mean? You could have thrown a Zwishin check in if you wanted. But you don't have to. Especially, I could have messed up as white, That's also a possibility. And also, I realized my bishop was never actually hanging anyway because of this knight. I just realized that. So even if I played this is still gonna happen. Something I just realized. Okay. So my opponent needed to go all the way back. Get the fork, get a double fork. This is crazy. Kind of gambit a pawn. If you could even call it that. Fork. Nice desperado. This is better because it opens this file and gets a tempo on the queen, but just trading queen's perfectly fine. Capture. Forgot that this square wasn't defended, and I thought that was mate, but it's not. It's just a mistake. You can probably just call it an inaccuracy, honestly, because I'm still up 7. Even though this knight's not doing anything. But, forcefully won a bishop with a fork. His king forks me. Very cool idea. I hit a counterattack. Winning more pieces. And then I'm disappointed with myself that I didn't find this, because this is very simple stuff. Could even style on him with a rook promotion. Which would be fun. Okay, so I won that game. So you actually there's more to look at when you lose a game. Wonder if I should do puzzle battle first. Nah. I'm gonna play a game. Let's see what comes up. Okay, let's see if I can get another Vienna Gambit. Okay, let's see if I can get a Meitner Macy's. Nope. Okay, so now I have to think. Um, so that's a nice move. Fortifying is great. Um, I don't have to worry too much about that. Just attack the base, I think. Um, I like this move. Something like this. Okay. So my opponent is playing nice. I think pinning, but pinning doesn't work as well on the queen side because instead of doubling the structure, they can recapture with the queen. Um, Going after that is an idea. Then I kind of my queen's not gonna really move on that file. I think just develop. Yeah, push fine. Would have liked my bishop out, but that is a-okay. I worry about a kingside pawn storm. Potentially, I kind of want to play that at some point. That hits all that. Um, Thinking about it. Jumping actually. Well, I can play this move. This kind of complicates things for black. Going for this fork, protected by my bishop. It's kind of almost like a fried liver. Definitely a tricky move. Okay, that is the common response to a fried liver. Um, take. That's being attacked. Opponent's playing really well. I wonder if I. No, that just causes me some big trouble. So I need to think here. This is tricky position. Oh well, my bishop's being attacked. I think I have to capture with my pawn. Um, Interesting. That doesn't look right to me. Something about that is off. This is a nice outpost, actually. That's pretty evil. No, can't do that. Uh, that knight's really scary. Let's see if I can eventually get. I think. I think just castling. Pen. I've used a lot of time. I need to pick up the pace. Ideally, being able to throw in a check would be amazing. I think I just you know what? This might be a beneficial trade. Hit the king. Block. Let's just do that. That seems to be the most sound. Instead of just going here, trade. And then I kind of have to count for that even though it's annoying. So just try to get this knight out of here. And that hurts. Um, really like. Ooh. Can't break the pin like that. Could, but it's bad. I like the way that looks. Maybe just. I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling. My opponent hasn't castled though, which is good. I can kick the bishop at some point. Ooh, this is a very this is a very complicated position. I would like to be able to do this. What I would like to do, but the knight is being annoying. Okay, nice. Um, I can try to create some kind of big center. So create weaknesses. I have no reason to do that. If I play here, then okay. Think. Oh, you know what? I can actually play this, can I? I can still play that. Because okay, that seems a little dubious to me. Because now I'm just up material. Yeah, you've exposed my king. Um, ooh, yeah, I don't like where my opponent's going with this. Seems suspicious. And that hang. Oh, you can defend it. Okay. Um. Now I have this check though. Okay, you can block like that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because now you're gonna have to take with the. Yeah, you had to take with the king, even though you wouldn't really want to. And this hangs. Ooh, okay, y'all. I was really struggling with this one. It's not one. I'm not saying it's one. It's definitely not one. Not at all. But this one just kind of was getting to me. Um, I am winning. I can say that I am winning this game as long as I don't mess up too bad or run out of time. I should be. I should be good. Um, but yeah. So I don't really know if I want to surrender that file. Well, obviously, trading in positions like this are typically good. But I think, yeah, there we go. Um, this should be good. Hmm, and then mate is not possible. Um, due to my rook over on A file. They give up their queen. No, they don't because they have a bishop. Okay. Now the question is, how do I win? Start creating nice pawn structure. The rook comes. And start really trying to punish my opponent here. I'm running really low on time. That can be to my opponent's advantage. No tactics here. What do I... Can't I just push? That work? Yeah, it looks like it works because now the rook can't come. The bishop's the wrong color. Yeah. The king can't come. Yeah, that's a queen. Okay. Should be good. 2 minutes should be more than enough. My opponent played extremely well. I think I officially can say this is a 1 game. Unless I do something majorly wrong. Like I'd have to mess up extremely bad. Yep. That's fine. Pen. King comes. Then I can start bringing my king. I'm a little nervous, y'all, because I don't have much time. That can definitely be of benefit to them. Okay, well, I lost a pawn. Just start. They're gonna try to get themselves stalemated. Trying to get my king here. Fine, you can take the pawn. Yep. But now... I feel like mate is coming. Okay, check. Oh, did I mess up? Oh, no, okay. I'm good. That's a good defense. No. I'm nervous, y'all. I have 0 time. Shoot. This is bad. This is actually really bad. I'm running out of time. Shoot. No. Oh, I got it pregnant. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh. almost captured with the bishop and I would have lost. I'm sorry. I'm completely stunned. That was crazy. Let's take a look at the game. Okay. By the way, the Meitner Mises, I mentioned it before, is this. I honestly would have been upset, I think, if I lost, but wow, my opponent fought. Crazy. This is the Meitner Mises, and Queen doesn't. I mean, Queen can go here. It's really, really weird. It is such a wacky, wild gambit. Definitely one of my favorites. So I was hoping for that. I need a strong line against this move. I think I played it. I think I played my strong line. And then I think doing this would have been beneficial to me, because then it's like a trap and they have to, like I've talked about before, they have to retreat the queen. Look at this. I just found a mate trap right out of the opening. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this. I just found this. I just now found this. Okay, so I needed to play the well, I didn't have to. Looks like this is, yeah, not quite a sound. So my gut was right. I should have done this. If they try kicking, take. It's okay. Capture with your queen. Look at this. Bam. The insane thing is, usually you want to retreat the queen. Almost always. Almost always. And I just talked about this, but that actually leads to a mate in 2. You have to always think tactically, I guess. Look at this. Just sliding over. Okay, this is not the right move. But it has... Oh, because it just loses to a 4. Guys! I have an antidote now. I have an antidote now when I see this move. Go here. They'll develop. Pin the knight. It is a relative pin, but do it! Because if they kick, like, oh, well, I want the bishop here. This happens. This happens. If they retreat their queen, which seems like it's the best, it's a mate in 2. Wow. Okay, that is insane stuff. That's very technical. But now I know. I think they did that. Yep. It's fine. Shuts down my bishop. That's also why I should have got my bishop out first, because now my bishop's sad. I don't mind this move. It's fine. That's the move you have to play with against the fried liver attack, this is kind of a fried liver, almost. We've almost kind of gone into some kind of weird Italian. Can't take with the knight because of this. When you capture, fortunately your knight hangs. So that's why I didn't do that, for anybody wondering. Capture with the pawn though. And they just gave me the pawn. I feel like that would have been valid to an extent, because of that hanging knight. But now you have this. But you have this, so that would be met with castling. And you have not lost the pawn. You have okay compensation. I'm not saying this is a dream for black. You've overextended this pawn. You don't really want to castle kingside. You want to castle queenside and unleash a pawn storm at some point. That's what you want to do. Black's actually winning this position. I can see why, but I do have a lot of threats in general though. Oh, you know what? I don't think I had castle. This one's right. Yeah. No, black is still winning. This is tricky. Black can grab that. I think it's really weird. This is a really weird position. I would not want to play it as white or black. This is really weird stuff. Okay. Let's just keep going for now. This happens, castle. Okay, so they surrender their pawn. That's fine. Bearing in mind they could take it back now. As the same position. Basically the same position arises. This. Oh no, y'all. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Okay. Come back. That got me. That got me. That's a good pen. They have a lot of threats. They're threatening to double my my pawns, and they actually do on the F file. I want to do this. I want to be able to get some kind of fork. I know that's a lot of arrows. I want something crazy looking like that. So I pin here. Nice way to break the pin, but at the same time, that's a nice target. It's a nice target. So I go for the target. Okay, here's the thing. Had my opponent taken here this, forgot about knight blocking. I completely forgot about that. Anticipated something like this. This has to happen. That one's a pawn they cannot capture back because of this fork. And then this is just completely winning. But this is chess. You don't actually have to advance your pawns. You can just simply block like this. Still a good trade, right? I'm up a pawn. And fortify. There's lots of things you can do in this position. I really love this kind of pawn structure. It's a really nice one. So yeah, we'll be going on. My opponent had a nice idea, but it just kind of fell flat. Because I had this really beautiful idea of removing the defender. I'm trying to remove the defender from here. I'm pretty sure the pawn had to capture. Because the queen captured. Now I can hit with this check. Block. Here. And now the king has to capture. In order to save that pawn. But because he still wants the castle and neglected the castle sooner. This is bad. Then I hit and won another pawn. And look, I'm threatening to take another pawn. So things can spiral quickly. Things can spiral very quickly, as you can see. And this game isn't over. Especially considering that I almost lost. Trading would probably have been advantageous to me, except I'm surrendering this file. I would have... Something like that's fine, because this is being protected twice, but take away these, and that's just mate. because you have the bishop here. So, in order to maintain activity and not getting into some weird positions, I simply say, okay, I'll let you trade into me so I can take the file, even if it's only for a brief second. So this happens, right? Okay, I'm going to take it back. Well, I kind of found this move just randomly in the spur of the moment. And I just found a much better... No, it's not. Never mind. I thought this was a fork. It's technically, but it's defended by the queen, so it doesn't work. I think I had the right idea. This queen is pinned to my queen. Taking probably would have been just fine. Something like this. This is obviously losing, but my opponent has counterplay. But I had to play something like this. Now this rook is kind of stuck. Doesn't really have much of a chance. Never mind. This is bad. This is extremely bad. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm up 4 pawns, but I'm only evaluated as being up 3, so not actually as bad as it could be. Oops, didn't want to go that far back. Go back here. Okay, this is fine. There we go. I initially thought he blundered, but there's a sniper bishop recapturing. Had this idea, like I mentioned before, but he can come down. Okay, it's fine. I'll just start expanding on the queen side. He's going to attack the base of my pawn structure. I say, okay, you can take it. Now, I wasn't actually intending this, but this is some really sophisticated kind of endgame stuff going on right now. First of all, this bishop is actually protecting the square. Second of all, if he takes on d3, he's no longer protecting that square. The square is fair game. But even better, throw in an attack on the bishop. Because it really doesn't have time. It can go back, you push, but then it has to trade. So something like this could have happened. Would have been completely fine with it. That's really good for me. Something like this. I'm just completely crushing it right now. So forcing your opponent to give up material because you just have such an advanced pawn is a really good strategy. And I think there's definitely something I could have done better later. My opponent maybe thought I just had a one-move threat to take. I'll take another pawn. That's not what I was doing. Now it's unstoppable because look, rook can't come. Rook can't go here. This is an extremely crucial endgame idea. The rook is too slow to stop the pawn. The bishop cannot stop it. The king can't come into the square that's only 4 squares. It can't come into the square. So, this is it. Queen. I think this is a blunder. Especially with my time trouble. I don't know what Stockfish is going to call it. I think Queen takes e8 is a major blunder on my part. Because sure. Still completely winning from a practical standpoint. But yo, I had a fork that I missed because of time trouble, and you can't even block. So you just have to move your king. Lose your bishop. And I think we can both agree, even though that rook is still on the table, Who cares? This is more material, and I have a queen, and my opponent doesn't. So I would have felt much more comfortable playing in this position than the position I got myself into, because I decided to quickly take. If I would have taken a second to calculate, I would have probably seen this beautiful fork. Sorry, that was the not beautiful fork. That's a beautiful fork. I've seen that beautiful fork idea, and that would be fair game. Now, if the king was over here, it wouldn't matter, because in that case, yeah, I would have been able to pin the bishop, and there would be no counterplay whatsoever at that point, really. I don't think. So this pin doesn't work. Very awkward way, by the way, what I just did to bring the king in. I should have done this. That would have centralized my king instead of gone a weird flank route. I was just panicking. This move doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay, I went a pawn. Sweet. I think I was cocky around this point. I should not have been cocky. This. Almost a fork, but not quite. Needed to be there. Surrendered a pawn, that's fine. My idea is to march up to here and mate, but that's going to take a lot of moves. My opponent gave me a move. They played a really nice move, I think, here. Threatening some stalemate ideas, possibly, in the future. I gave up a pawn. I knew that's what I was doing. Come here. And it looks like next move is mate. Well, this isn't mate, but definitely is very advantageous to me, I guess. A lot is going on. But they had that move. That's a really nice move, because I can't actually move on any of these squares. As a matter of fact, that's almost checkmate. They almost checkmated me with a bishop. I couldn't block. I only had one legal move. That's here. So that's, especially when I'm in a time panic. That was powerful. My opponent should. I'm gonna give my opponent a brilliant move later for this. That was very clever. Because that completely just ripped away everything I wanted. And even though I'm technically a rook up, and look, he sings his king into h7. That is so cool. Now my opponent's kind of dominating. I can't really do anything. The bishop is just strong. His bishop's just very strong. How hilarious would it be, though, if there was, like, I don't know, if there was a knight here on f6 and I just lost? That would have been hilarious. I would have been so mad. So yeah, it's just nothing is working for me. And then I almost blundered my rook. I realized, oh wait, it's hanging. Threw in a check. Brilliant. Great job. Keep throwing in checks. Keep complicating things. I realized that there was a pin. Nope, not like that. A pin here, so I could technically, possibly march my way up. Wanted to defend my pawn with my king. Something else scary happens. The king comes. Ugh. But isn't that mate? No, it's not mate. This is gross. This is gross. I don't like this position at all. What do you even do? How do you win this on a time crunch? Like, I'm panicking even just looking at this. With 25 seconds left. You just gotta move. Yeah, so I blundered a pawn. Things are looking really bad. So that, check. And I got lucky. 10 seconds left. My opponent was probably upset. And I don't blame them. 52 moves. 52 is one of my favorite numbers because I got married on May 2nd, 2020. And also 52 cards on a deck. So let's see at the accuracies. Hopefully high accuracy for me. Okay, Stockfish, roast me. Why don't you? I thought that was a really great game. Oh man, come on. Seriously? 950? And you... Come on. Really? That's frustrating. I feel like I played really well. Genuinely, I felt like I played really well. Let's see. Let's see what I can learn from this. I think that's the best move. Okay, I played a good move. F4 is a mistake? Okay, yeah. I got that down. Okay, perfect. So where's the bad play? Where's the horrible, awful, terrible play from either of us? Really? Why is that a mistake? Maybe my idea here... Oh, okay. So my initial idea was best. I can turn evaluation on. My initial idea was best. It maintains my pawn lead. But okay. Take an outpost. Okay, so I wanted that knight off the board. I didn't want to just take an outpost for the sake of an outpost and then have e6 as a liability. You see what I mean? But I get it. That's a lot of error. My gut was good. I mean, e1 was the idea? Oh, no. Knight takes f3 check just immediately. Queen takes. What? I have to take with the g-pawn? Why does this lose? Bishop g4? I kind of looked at that. Oh my goodness gracious. I hate Stockfish so much. That, my friends, is a queen trap. That's what that is right now. My Desperado it is what you have to do, I think. Yeah, Desperado it. Oh my goodness gracious. Stockfish can really make you look like a fool. Come on, I thought that was a really nice move. Rook over. Opponent did that. What was the idea? Queen e1. Queen e1? Are you serious? Queen e1. Oh, I just got rid of all those arrows, by the way. I didn't mean that. Queen e1, I looked at in the game, but I hated it because of that. Oh my goodness gracious. You have his wish and check. Fork. And the bishop's still hanging. Alrighty. I don't remember where all my arrows were. It doesn't matter. Okay, inaccurate. I was kind of thinking it was. But yeah, my opponent did make that mistake. Another inaccuracy. Okay. Because my idea isn't completely... Stockfish is having a stroke. Right, yeah. Fair. Right. Yeah. I could have just pushed, yeah. D7 is fine. So just pushing D7 because the same problem. I thought for some reason. Oh, you know what? This is better because now my opponent can't even trade the bishop to stop my threat. It just loses. So it's simplifying. That's why this is inaccurate. It's just simplifying everything. So even if my opponent did... So my opponent couldn't have done that, is the point. And then this didn't have to arise. Okay, and then... Yeah, that was a mistake. I knew it. Reason. Fork. Yeah, and I just didn't have to do that. What else? To be fair, my accuracy for our level at this high of... yeah, I'm giving that a brilliant. For at this high of a kind of level, like playing this high of a level throughout the game with that many moves, I think is good. Whoa. Fork. That's where my opponent could have gotten me. Had my opponent done this, I would have lost. That would have been it. That would have been sayonara. Game over. So I've learned I really need to give myself some more time in the endgame. That's for sure. This is a miss because it's kind of hope chess. That's a miss because they should have just moved their king. Trading is a miss. Bishop takes f4. What? Takes f4. Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on here? Oh, the pen. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all, look at this crazy stuff going on. This is wild. This is wild. Look at all these pens. There are 3 pens on board. This is melting my mind. This is maybe the greatest game ever played. I'm being sarcastic. I mean, it's a good game, but... So I missed that. I got two in my head. Then my opponent missed because they needed to simply take with the king. They got greedy, and then it just dropped pawns. And, oh, okay, I get it now. I get why my accuracy was kind of weak. But you know what? This was a beautiful mess. This game is a beautiful mess, and it shows why you never give up. My opponent could have won. This is insane. This is crazy stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to do a puzzle battle. Simply because this game is just that crazy. This was the puzzle. This is an, you know what? That's the title of this video. This is an enigma. This is completely an enigma. This is insane. Yeah, outpost, great to know. There's so many tactics. This is just insane. I'm getting my arrows back. I have the pen. I want to go here. The fork. I think the arrows look something like that. Something wild like that. I think there were even more. That's good enough. Oh, that's wild. That's a wild move. Because of the fork. That's wild. I'm gonna keep coming back to this game and studying it. I'm also gonna show this game to my coach because this game is absolutely insane. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why it's going on. Like, I get it. But the fact that it happened is just crazy. I should have just pushed the pawn. Same kind of idea. This prevents this. And this. And can't even go over here. So, I didn't need to throw in that move. I'm going to say this is a blunder because this move, honestly, almost lost me the game. That move almost killed the game. I could have just been done for because of that. What? Okay. Still like that king move. Okay, but still the better. This is an enigma. I do think that's brilliant because time and just pressure. Stockfish says this is a mistake. Let's see why. I don't think it's a mistake. Oh my goodness gracious. More pins and needles. Whatever, I'm saying it's brilliant. I don't care. I'm so done. This is maybe the best, worst game I've ever played. Alright. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Down the Ladder. I almost forgot what it's called. This was an insane game. It blows my mind. I think my opponent definitely played better than the 650. I'd say my opponent played at a 950 or 1,000. I'd say I played at a 1,000. But I'm biased. I think we both played around 1,000. Genuinely, I do. Because this is just how 1,000s play. And I think I can learn a lot from this game. Look at this. This is wild. This is content. I could study this game for weeks and find more stuff. Even if I lost, I would never regret this game. This game is a work of beauty. I don't know whether to put it in my best games or my worst games. I genuinely don't even know anymore. But I'll say best. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy episode. Absolutely insane. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and peace.